Recipe notes for green harissa. Okay, today's recipe is sort of unofficially a part of my unofficial fridge door recipe series where I share all sorts of things that you would keep, say, in your refrigerator door, like condiments and sauces and pastes and spreads and fun things like that that just serve to make the foods we cook all the better. And this is one of my absolute favorites, and I'm so excited to talk a little bit more about it with you here in today's recipe notes. Harissa hails from North Africa, specifically Tunisia, but you'll find this spicy chili paste served all over the north of Africa, from Libya and Algeria, Tunisia and Morocco, all the way up to even Israel, actually. And it is served, it's ubiquitous actually in North African cooking. It's served with all sorts of things, either as a condiment or as a sauce, depending on how thick you want to make it. Most of the harissas that you'll see are typically red because they're made with red chilies, but I like this one because it's filled with bright, fresh green herbs like cilantro and parsley, and there's some scallions in there. And you also get a little bit of a green kick from the jalapenos that we'll add. And I reduced the recipe ingredients list down just a little bit by using pickled jalapenos. So you get the chili and the acid in one ingredient. Yeah, most harissa recipes have some sort of acidic component, like a vinegar, or most often you'll see a lemon. But by using pickled jalapenos, we kind of get both of those functions, both the heat and the acid, in one. So that just makes it all the more easy for you to whip up. But to me, the hallmark of this recipe really is the toasted spices. You can see them in the photos. There are whole cumin and coriander seeds that I've toasted in a dry skillet over medium heat for just a couple of minutes to really bring out their flavor. And then they are pulverized in a high-speed blender. You can do that as much or as little as you like, but it makes all the difference in the flavor of your harissa in the end, and you should not skip that step. I think one of the most frequently asked questions for recipes like this is, what should I serve it with? And the short answer is honestly everything, because this really is a universally delicious sauce or spread that plays so nicely with others. But if I had to pick a favorite, I like to serve my green harissa with steamed vegetables and seafood. It really elevates the light dishes that are prepared typically without fat or oil, and it makes them super flavorful and delicious. Thanks for checking out today's recipe notes. If you give this green harissa recipe a go, I would love to know what you think. It really is delicious and absolutely worth making. It'll keep for you in your fridge for up to 3 weeks if you keep it covered, if you can hold on to it for that long. In my kitchen, it never lasts more than a few days. Thanks again, guys. Happy